black police officer in the United States had a verbal altercation with a 61-year-old white man. The police intentionally encouraged the old man to physically slap him and arrested the old man on charges of assaulting a police officer. This happened in Harris County, Texas, USA in 2018. At the time, Deputy Chief Ellison Collins, who was 39 years old, was conducting an inspection at the entrance of the IHOP restaurant. Jerry Allen Vacco, who was 61 years old, had a dispute with Collins over improper parking. Collins could never find a legitimate reason to arrest Vacco, so he suddenly deliberately provoked and lured Vacco to hit him, emphasizing that he had the right to do so.
Slap the shit out of me and get it off your chest.
The old man hesitated for a moment and asked Collins,
No, I'm giving you permission to slap the shit out of me, get it off your chest, and see what happens.
However, as soon as the old man's hand touched Collins's face, Deputy Collins slapped him hard and pushed him to the ground.
Don't move up. Damn. Turn around. Get up. That was stupid.
Subsequently, the elderly person was arrested with handcuffs on charges of assaulting police officer. Collins and his companions actually mocked the old man.
I ain't got slapped in years, dog. I know he was dumb enough to actually do it.
Collins was later charged by a grand jury and assigned to other positions, but he was reinstated in 2024 and awarded the title of Outstanding Team Member by the Harris County Police Department in recognition of his service to others.
Welcome back, my PBM family. Welcome back. I thank you guys for the videos. I thank you for the support. I always got to give thanks to the people who created the platform, who support the platform. So we thank you. PBM presents Old School Cops. I'm riding two-man unit tonight. The guy that I'm riding with is the OG of law enforcement. The guy been policing and doing a real great job when I was in junior high school trying to make the varsity team. I've said it time and time again. When I know a lot about policing, but there is occasions where I come across something where I go, I may not know that. This is my go-to guy. This is Ted Golden. He was a Memphis cop. He did excellent as a police officer. He did so well. He took his talents to the federal level and did it nationwide. So when I tell you this man knows policing, has a track record of outstanding police work, and I always appreciate having him here on Old School Cops. We got the two-man unit tonight. We're going to give you the, you know what? I'm going to let the OG start with this particular video because I'm bugged out. The officer gave him permission to smack. OG, listen, when I look at this video, if someone gives you permission to smack him, is it an assault? Like I'm bugging out. Like he told him, I give you permission to smack him. This guy's a 60-something-year-old older guy. Officer's young. He told him, I give you permission. Then he smacks him, and then the guy smacks the old guy to the ground and then locks him up for assault a police officer. OG, what are we talking about here? What are we doing?
It's called entrapment. When you invite somebody to violate the law knowing that they probably wouldn't do this under normal circumstances. And in this situation, the guy provoked him to do something that he normally would not do outside of his character, and then arrested and prosecuted him for doing what he told him to do. It's called entrapment. And it's a viable defense, and it works quite often, especially in the federal system. It's just unfortunate that we have people who don't have compassion. You know, I heard the director of public safety here in DeKalb County made a statement one time. Don't do anything that you would not do in front of your mother. Now, I don't know how old this guy's mother is, but just think about how he would feel if somebody slapped his mama like that. Even worse, if his mama's standing there and watched him slap that guy like that. That's just, you know, we just got to do better, man. I don't even know how somebody in that status, number one, lowers himself to do something so despicable and expects to be able to keep his job, especially if it's recorded. That makes it even worse. You know, issue your apology, take your medicine, get demoted or whatever, and go on about your business. But for him to push the envelope, to hang on to his job, what is it, 6 years later, he gets his job back? It's just sad. And I'm gonna go and say this too. You know, we know better. Black folk know better. We were raised better, and we got to do better, because now the whole world is watching. When this stuff hits TikTok or whatever, it's all over the world. Everybody can see it and know. You watch this guy, this big old man, smack this old man down, old white man down. And, you know, we got to be better. We just got to be better, man. It's all about that blue.
It's just, it kills me that this guy got his job back. Like, how do you even employ this guy back on the job after seeing this? It's on video. You know, it looked like he got charged. Obviously, he ain't go to jail. He got a bunch of suspended time, some probation. But, and then turn around and give him his job back? Like, you know, people say, oh, it's only a few bad apples. Like what are we doing to those bad apples? We're giving them their jobs back? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, it just bugs me out to see the so-called, I love back in the blue. I love the blue. Don't get me wrong. Been a cop for a long time. I support law enforcement, but when they do it right, just like anything, you're doing it right, you got my support. But when you're doing it wrong, too, you need to be dealt with. Like, I just don't get how anybody could support him returning back to a badge and a gun. Like, this is crazy.
And the sad part is it wasn't anything serious. You know, it's a joke. Yeah. It's playing with an old man's emotions. I mean, what kind of grown man who knows better does something like this in public and then expects to be exonerated? Now, the smartest thing for the department to do is to pay him off and never let him come back. I wouldn't want him on my streets representing me in any capacity, because you've tainted yourself now. You're impaired from being able to do any kind of police work, including being a deputy chief. How can you pass a judgment on somebody who's done something wrong in your agency when you just as bass backwards as they are? So, you know, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Now this guy's a big boss in the police department. Unreal. People, like I tell you, when you are out here dealing with these police, you don't know who you come into contact with. It might be me, it might be Ted, you're right, but it might be this guy. And when it comes down to skin tone, bro, stupidity doesn't stop at a color. So you got to be careful out here. Don't fight with these cops. Don't get into these back and forths. These dudes are being so reckless, like you see here. And this was a younger guy, younger officer, over a senior, older, 60-something-year-old guy. Like, what happened to, you know, the elderly, the kids and elderly was off limits? What happened to those days? Take your fight to the courtroom, man. Be safe, and I'll see you next video.